Tajiki? He knows. Tajiki? Tajiki? No, it only works when I'm standing. Yeah. Yes, good boy. First I wanted to go to Kyrgyzstan, but I was too scared to go to Kyrgyzstan because it was too far out of my comfort zone. So I just looked on the map and looked at the country between Belgium and Kyrgyzstan, and then I found out about Georgia and I was like, okay, let's go to Georgia. And then the first time I was just traveling around for 3 weeks. I went to Svaneti, to Batumi, to here, also to Kutaisi. And I don't know why, but I really like this place the most. Super touristic places. Nothing on internet. You couldn't find any hotel, any guest house. There was just nothing. So that was like really weird for me, you know. And then I took the cable car here to this little beautiful village with wooden houses, and I was like, whoa, this is amazing. I completely understand that some people want to get out of Georgia because of course when you look at Europe, wages are a lot higher, better working conditions and all that stuff. There are still a lot of companies who are like paying almost slavery wages in Georgia, which I think is really bad. But at the same time, I think Georgia is full of opportunities. And you know what I did here? It's not because I'm from Belgium that I was able to do this, not at all. A Georgian would have also been able to do this. But I think people, often people think that something is not possible, right? Until they see someone doing it, and then it's like, oh, if he can do it, maybe I can do it. And I think it's just a mindset thing. I'm not saying that it's easy. For like 3 years in making this project, I also felt like shit. I felt like really, really bad. I had like anxiety, maybe slightly depression even. So yeah, it is a challenge, you know. So one time I was in Tbilisi and I was in a club and there was a guy of color who was DJing, and I remember that there was somebody who she was drunk, but whatever, and she went to him. I was just chatting with him, and she came to him and said, what are you doing here? What are you doing in this country? We don't like people like you here, stuff like this. And I was completely shocked by that because, you know, it was kind of in a place where you expect people to be more open-minded, and to see that happening in that kind of place, it really, taught me that, you know, Georgia still has a very long way to go to when it comes to racism. When someone from Africa or someone from India asks me, because sometimes it happens, asks me, hey, what about Georgia? Is it nice? I say, yeah, it's a super nice country, but it's also quite racist towards Indians and people from Africa. And that's just the hard truth, you know, because I'm from Europe, I never really had issues with racism. Well, maybe sometimes because I'm mixed, right? So sometimes, you know, when people don't talk to me, then they might think that I'm maybe from India or something like this, and then they might act like a little bit racist. But from the moment they hear me talking, or that I say that I'm from Belgium, it changes completely. It's very simple, right? First of all, it's about money, right? They think that people from Europe have a lot more money. Second of all, it's cultural. I think people here, they connect more with the culture of Europe. And then another big thing is definitely people drink a lot more here than in Belgium. Yeah, for sure. Beautiful example. Like, you know, in Belgium, when people drink a glass of wine, they drink it like slowly, one sip at a time. But here, you know, in the Georgian Supra, it's like one glass. And the first time I saw this, I was like, what are you doing? That people are very, very hospitable. I don't know what the future will bring, but I at least have like a dedication of 5 more years here. That's like the minimum, because I think in order to, you know, really make a business to a successful point, you need time. And then later I will see, you know, how I feel, what I'm going to do. I cannot say it now.